Guys, you can see just how big this case file is. Now, it started when Fort Smith resident Kim Thompson filed a complaint with the Sebastian County prosecutor. He felt like city leaders may be conducting public business without the public. Now, this complaint led to the city administrator and 2 city directors being interviewed by Sebastian County deputies. And we do have those recorded interviews.
So I was trying to inform the board, this is what's happening, this is what I heard, and this is my perspective.
That's City Director Andre Good talking about emails he sent in May about the Fraternal Order of Police and the Civil Service Commission being at odds with the police chief. They didn't all agree on the chief's proposal to hire police officers from outside the department to ranking positions.
Because if I'm being called here to talk to you about an email, what does Arkansas, the state, or the county even call, or the city even call a meeting?
Investigators also questioned City Administrator Carl Gefkin and Director Mike Lawrence about their responding emails about a resolution to support the police chief.
My definition of a public meeting is one where there is a quorum brought together where deliberation and votes take place.
This was important enough that we didn't need to wait for a study session in another 2 to 3 weeks. We need to get it on the agenda and get it out there to discuss it.
Sharing of here's my thought and here's my opinion, that's not a public meeting.
But Prosecutor Dan Shue issued an opinion that in Arkansas, those emails constituted a private meeting that should have been in public. The prosecutor said it was a violation of the Freedom of Information Act.
You know, I don't think any one of us sends an email at any time to another board member or to a citizen expecting it's secret. Nothing in there was me trying to sway an opinion, trying to make somebody else make a decision. It was simply, here's my information, here's my thought.
Calling the state FOIA laws vague and unclear, the city administrator says his job requires him to keep board members well informed, and often that means communicating by emails.
That is clear, but should a director want to come back and say something like, okay, or thank you, is that a violation? It's not clear.
And we just got this response from the city that was sent to us. It basically, the mayor on behalf of the city directors disagree with Prosecutor Dan Shue's opinion. Now take a look at this. The response says, quote, neither the Arkansas General Assembly nor the Arkansas appellate courts have ever stated or even suggested that a meeting for the purposes of the FOIA can occur by electronic mail communications. Now, the response also points out that the FOIA law in Arkansas was originally adopted back in 1967, and of course, that's before email was ever invented. Live in Fort Smith, Brett Rains, 4029 News.